What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. I know I ain't been really being consistent with the videos, but I'm gonna start bringing out videos, if not every day, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can bring in some viewers. Hopefully I can do it. That'd be amazing. But one thing I've been having a big problem with, and I just wrote this video idea down the other day. Gen Z does not know how to have a good time. Now, I don't know if y'all was watching that fight last night with, you know what I'm saying, with Mayweather and one cuz, I don't know his name. Pretty much every fight that Mayweather fight in, the only fight I know was Conor McGregor and Manny Pacquiao. Them the only 2 guys that I know that he fought. But last night was a disaster. Now, I woke up to this. I wasn't live. I wasn't watching it. I wasn't reacting to it or nothing like that. I woke up to this mayhem. I didn't want to see this shit, but the shit presented to me. The shit seeped into my nose, pores. I don't know how, but it somehow did. Now, I don't know if y'all seen, but it was a huge fucking... It was multiple fights last night. It was like 3 fights. Every fucking camera was on every fight but Mayweather. I don't understand it, y'all, but I guess they had Krishan Rock, Blueface, and a bunch of other bitches, Jocelyn, all them fucking old Love and Hip Hop bitches that nobody know about no more. They on Love and Hip Hop. Once you get on Love and Hip Hop, you are forgotten about for the rest of your life. Unless you're fighting, you end up in jail, or you got some type of baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, once you end up on Love and Hip Hop, your career is killed. That's what Love and Hip Hop is for. So, I get up. All I'm saying is, oh, did y'all see the fight that Jocelyn Hernandez beat up this one bitch? Krishan, I don't understand. You know, it's so much fucking fighting to the point where my head can't wrap around it no more. Now, this is a one-in-a-lifetime boxing event. You know, you probably paying like 50K for a ticket to go see Mayweather fight. He fight like once every fucking 3 years. And we all know this shit. So it's like getting a ticket to watch a Mayweather fight is like watching the fucking Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? It's not time for that shit. You watch the fight. Now, for some reason, Gen Z fails, and I mean fails, to pick up where the old generation left it at. I don't know how, but it's somewhat possible with this fucking generation. It's terrible. Now, the other day I was watching the 2004 NBA Finals, and if y'all don't know, y'all know now. Ben Wallace is my favorite fucking NBA player. My favorite NBA player. The glove is just amazing. If you haven't seen his highlights, stop this video and go watch Ben Wallace. The guy is amazing. Now, the conversation not even around Ben Wallace or the 2004 Pistons. It's about the presentation of the NBA Finals that it just cannot ever be reciprocated again. You know what I'm saying? It was small shit that Gen Z, not even Gen Z, it wasn't fucking Gen Z. It was like millennials. It was certain shit that these people would do that was iconic and is not ever found of again today. Ever. And it kind of make me sad the way they changed the NBA Finals logo to that generic ass bullshit. It's like going to McDonald's when you was a kid and you see all the statues, all the characters and shit. Sometimes Ronald McDonald will be there. He got an attitude. He probably a drug addict and do heroin after the job, but that's none of my business. Ronald McDonald is present at McDonald's, my nigga. That's bigger than a fucking needle after he leave. I don't care about what you do after you leave. Ronald McDonald is at McDonald's, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, it was shit like that that would just staple into your mindset until you grow up. None of that is to be found. Why the fuck does McDonald's look like a modern day Starbucks? Why the fuck don't y'all have no good shit? Like, everything is so desensitized and washed. that I just don't even care to go outside no more. I don't care. I sit in my room half of the day, probably go to work. I don't really be having time to go outside. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at that fight and shit like that, all of it is social media shit. I just feel like the world would be better off without this shit. Because, I mean, all bitches want to do nowadays is fight. You know what I'm saying? Why not box or go to the UFC? You know what I'm saying? Then you got a perfect platform to entertain. But I can understand if you want Zeus beating a bitch ass because she texted your baby daddy or emailed him at that. And it wasn't even freaky or nothing like that. You just on bullshit because you saying it was her baby daddy, so I gotta fight the bitch. Gen Z is headed in the wrong direction, nigga. We don't know how to have a good time. Performances are shitty. The way I looked at the way that fucking, I don't even know, Rolling Loud is complete dog shit now. It was never like that 4 or 5 years ago. It wasn't, bro. Rolling Loud was crazy. Rolling Loud is complete garbage now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's little shit that make this generation like pop. But it's like every single day, our generation is turning into corporate McDonald's. It ain't getting no better. It's getting worse, my nigga. It's like the generation is going through a regression. I don't see how, with all this fucking technology and shit, my nigga, how is the generation regressing? How do we dislike new shit? It don't make no sense. I just watched the trailer for Madden 24. It's the same fucking game. Everything just disappoint me about this generation. I'm not happy at all. We don't know how to have a good time at all. Either it's gonna be a fight, some fucking politics, some fucking political shit that's gonna break up a crowd, cancel culture. Everything is bullshit in this generation. And I know that I'm from the generation. I'm only 19 years old. That shit don't mean nothing to me. For some reason, when I watched that 2004 finals, I felt more alive than going outside. Why? Why, my nigga? Like, I'm on here ranting. That's pretty much what the point of the channel is. It's just me ranting to y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna rant. That's all I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That ain't all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring y'all gameplays and shit. Especially that shitty ass Madden, because I know y'all wanna see it. Everything is shitty nowadays. How? How is everything shitty? How is Mayweather fight shitty and ending up in other people fighting and it's getting more publicity than a fucking fight? That don't make no sense, bruh. It don't make any sense, bruh. But I guess that's the world we live in. We gotta adjust to it. And the only thing you really can do is be personal about shit. It don't make sense, my nigga. But that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I kind of was feeling a little bored. I wanted to make a little video. I felt like that shit was completely pointless and it was ridiculous on how everything was so shifted on these ghetto ass bitches fighting other than Mayweather. It does not make sense to me at all. It don't make sense. But I guess that's the new generation and that's what people want. But hopefully y'all can want my channel because I'm going to be coming on here to entertain y'all motherfuckers. I don't really want to just come on this bitch and be no fucking complainer. I'm complaining about everything. I'm going through menopause. I don't want to do that shit. I want to be on here, a comfortable community. And that's all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want none of this Gen Z fuckery going on my fucking channel, bruh. That's not what I want. I want a good fan base. And if y'all fuck with me, leave a like and subscribe.